A 50-year-old J-Lo playing a 30-year-old woman who's getting married on an island. What could be better than that, huh? What's going on, people? Alex Thorn here, and I'm a rock and roller who in my downtime likes to watch movies while wearing a bandana. And here's the deal. I absolutely adore Jennifer Lopez, and I dig her movie career. Let me rephrase that. I dig her tenacity to do movies still, because she certainly, I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think there's a demand, a verbal demand for Jennifer Lopez movies. But she's still doing them, and because she's still doing them at a high level, at 50 years old, plus 50 plus actually at this point, and passes for a mid 30 year old, I think she's incredible. So I have been wanting to watch this movie ever since the trailer came out. I actually wanted to do a trailer reaction. Problem was, it wouldn't have been an honest one because I saw it on the TV, and I didn't want to, cheat you guys and watch something there and then come over here and say, this is my first time watching it, when it wasn't. But the moment I saw it on my TV, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta check this out. And it wasn't just because she's in a skimpy outfit sometimes. That's part of it. Of course, I'm a man, right? Of course I want to see her in a skimpy outfit. But it also was because, honestly, for me, I've been wanting to see J-Lo in a more action-oriented movie than just the basic romantic comedy that she's gotten, famous for in Hollywood. I loved her when she was in Enough, but that was just a little bit of action and movement, because she's somebody who can move. She's somebody who dances. She's somebody who has it in her. You know what I mean? So with all that being said, I headed over to Amazon and I checked out Shotgun Wedding. Like I said in my intro, I was, on shaky legs about this movie, but I wanted to see it because I saw her and I saw her doing action stuff. But the moment I pressed play, believe me, I was like, oh God, what am I in for? And judging by the first, 15 minutes of the movie or so, 15, 20 minutes, I thought it was going to be like rough. I was like, oh man, I think I thought too much of how much action was going to be in this movie, or how entertaining it was going to be, because it started out like every other Jennifer Lopez film. And, once she gets her little sexy scene, thank God she gets that. And with the introduction of Lenny Kravitz and a few other people that are really recognizable in the movie, Lenny comes in hot. Lenny comes in, making an impact in the movie. Once that scene in the bedroom goes off, it's the next day. It's wedding day. Her and her husband get into an argument, and that's when it starts to take off. Even the argument itself is kind of interesting, because you get this sense right away, right there, that he's the one that wants everything perfect, similar to how women would want a wedding to be. And she's very nonchalant about, like, okay, fine, let's just get married. It's very different, and it's very today at the same time. But right after that is where it kicks off, because there's pirates that come, they take over the island, they want her father's money because he's a millionaire. And there's a scene, and this is where it started to kick up for me, like at least with the comedy, is that there's a scene where a pirate is about to enter in where Jennifer and her husband are, and they start arguing about how to capture this guy. And he has this idea of like doing a flamethrower with hairspray and a lighter. And they're going at it, and it feels hilarious, because it's like, fucking figure something out, you know what I mean? And it's just really funny, because none of it works at all. And as it goes on from there, before she gets physical, it does take a while in the movie, but at the same time, there's a lot to like about it. There's just a lot of funny moments, and there's a bigger budget to this movie. Thank God. There's a bigger budget to Shotgun Wedding than there has been for other Jennifer Lopez movies. A lot of Jennifer Lopez movies are just kind of centered in one little city spot or something like that, or they have these locations that are just like, okay, I get it. But this was tropical. This fit her. And I thought that it was really, really entertaining. You know, if I can go into any critiques about this movie, because I'm only going to give you up to there. I don't want to like spoil it all the way up to the end. But if I can give any critiques about the movie, is that the bad guys, right? They don't feel bad. You know they're bad guys because they're pirates. They're coming in and they're taking people hostage, but they don't have like this mean streak to them. It's very light-hearted bad guys, you know. So really, the only threat they pose is in appearance and the fact that they're holding guns. But you never feel like they're going to do somebody, you know, dirty and do some damage. You really don't feel that. And when they're, you know, going against J-Lo and her husband, you don't feel like any of them are really willing to go the extra mile. That's what it is. But if you just take the fact that it's fun, and you take the fact that there's some relatability, and then there's some like ridiculousness in it, but you can laugh at J-Lo because she's, in my opinion at least, she's adorable, and she's 50 plus years old playing somebody in her mid 30s. So she's literally playing somebody who's easily 18 to 20 years younger than she actually is, and she pulls it off. She does. So with that being said, Shotgun Wedding, which is an Amazon original and Amazon exclusive, is going to rank on the bandana system 3 bandanas out of 5. And the reason I'm going to give it that is because it is enjoyable. I definitely can see myself watching this movie again, maybe later this year, next year, in 2-3 years, and I wouldn't be like, ugh, really, we gotta watch this. No, it's like, oh, this is funny. There's funny parts about this, and it looks good too. That's another thing. So I'd give it 3 bandanas out of 5. Look, let me know, are you a Jennifer Lopez fan? Is this going to be my lowest viewed video review on this channel or what? Because you guys are into horror movies and action and don't give a crap about movies like this. But either way, I had fun watching it. I had fun reviewing it. And I hope you have fun watching this channel. Make sure you subscribe, comment. All right, I got to let you go. It's almost 2 in the morning and I'm exhausted, all right? I want to get to sleep so I can do what I got to do tomorrow, rock out, and then we can watch some movies and I can give you some more reviews.